So just tell you about a day in my life. I was sound asleep in my bed. My cousin comes in the room and she's like shaking me, trying to wake me up. And I'm like, leave me alone. I'm asleep. So then she's just like, all right. And then she left. And then about 30 minutes passed. I wake up because it got so hot in my room. Like, I lived in Phoenix at the time, so it was like burning up. I'm like sweating and stuff. So then I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. And then I go downstairs. It's like completely like dead silent in my house. This never happens. Everyone was gone. So then I'm just like, enjoying the peace. Went and make me a bowl of cereal. Then I went, sat down, watched TV. About an hour passed. Then my auntie and my cousin, they came in with like all these grocery bags. They went to the grocery store. So then my auntie like forced me to go out and help. Then she goes upstairs and left all the work for the kids to finish. So then we're in the kitchen and we're putting up like all the groceries and things. And then I noticed that all my cousins, like, they had their own, like, little secret snacks. Like, one had, like, a pack of, like, sour gummy worms or something, and the other one, like, had their own little bag of hot Cheetos. And I'm like, where my bags at? Where my candy? And then they all just came up, like, some lame excuses, like, we tried to get you something, but Auntie did this, and that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, whatever. You guys could at least left the air conditioning on. And then I hear my auntie upstairs, like, you got some air conditioning money? So I'm all like, so then we sit down and then we just like finish watching TV, and then my cousin just like blurted out like, Auntie Dee, let me drive her car. And I'm like, what? You lying? And she's like, no, seriously, like I was driving her car. So me, I'm like, I'm about to drive her car then too. So then I ran upstairs and I'm like, Auntie, you let Shamika drive your car? And she's like, yeah, well, she didn't really drive the car. Like, she was sitting on my lap, I was doing the steering and all those things. And I'm like, well, I'm 16. You should let me drive a car. Like, I know how to drive a car. Like, we don't even have to go far. She's like, no. I'm like, please, like, I'll just, like, drive up the street and back. And she was like, all right. So I'm excited. I run downstairs. I'm like, Auntie Dee, let me drive her car. Everyone else is excited for me. So I run to the car, get in the driver's seat. My auntie get in the passenger seat. All my cousins just, like, watching me, like, pumping me on, like, go, go. So then she, like, breaks down, like, show me everything, like, this pedal's to go, this pedal's to stop. She's put, like, the gears, like, the drive, reverse, and things. And then, like, the mirrors. And then she hands me the keys. And then I start the car up. Now I'm scared because I never drove a car before. So, like, kind of shaking but still smiling, like I still got it at the same time. I start the car up. She puts the car in reverse. And she was like, all right, now, back up slowly. So, I back up slow. And then she puts the car in drive, and she was like, all right, now go. I'm driving like 2 miles an hour because I'm so scared. I'm just like driving so slow. We pulled up to the first corner. I stopped because it's a stop sign. And then she was all like, all right, now make a right here. So then, I made the right. I'm feeling it now. I'm like, okay, I got this. So we make it right to the next corner. And there was another stop sign. So then we stopped. And then she's all like, now make a left right here. So now I'm just like, I thought I was just a beast then. So I'm just like swerving now, made the left. And then it was like a couple parking spots. So she's like, pull up here. So I'm just like, I'm just doing it. I just thought I was the shit. So then I just like pull into the parking spot. And then she puts the car in reverse. And she was like, all right, now back up slowly. So, I'm like doing all extra, like looking over my shoulder, like backing up all slow. And then she's like, all right, now go. I just like floored because I just thought I was just big pimping, just floored. And I hear douche. The car backed up, hit this big old truck. That truck hit another truck, and then that truck hit a car. I'm scared again. I'm like shaking. My auntie gets out the car, and she's like, what did you do? Then I get out the car, and I'm all like, I'm so sorry, Auntie. Like, I'll pay for everything. I swear, like, I'll pay for it. I was 16 and have no kind of job, no kind of money. And I'm all like, I'll pay for it. She's like, just go home. Just go home. So she didn't want to get in trouble for having an unlicensed driver driving a car. So then I start to, like, jog home a little bit. And then, like, I realized how much of a punk I looked like. So I was like, I stopped and then, like, fixed myself up. Then I, like, walked into, like, where I live. And then they were like, wait, like, where's the car? I'm like, guess what? Like, Auntie Dee, she made me crash her car. And everybody was like, what? Like, how did she make you crash the car? You're driving. I was like, man, she was doing the gears. She left it in reverse, and like, she did all this. So it took about like 3 hours for my auntie to come back dealing with all those people and their messed up cars and stuff. And then like as soon as she came back, all my cousins and things like rushed out and then like ran to the car just to see like the damage. And I was just like tormented for like still like every time like I even think about driving, they're like, "Oh, you sure you know how to drive? You got this?" So at the end of the day, I learned that if my cousin's trying to wake me up, I should get up so I can get like some Starburst or something out of the day. Thanks.